This is Thomas McCullagh reporting directly from the White House with the Next News Network. And folks, buckle up again. Today's another giant day. President Trump is back in the saddle, and we've got action straight coming out of the Oval Office. Later today at noon, he's signing executive orders. What's in them? We're not 100% sure yet. The White House is keeping it close to the chest, and you better believe we're all waiting to find out. Are these about the border, jobs, or maybe something bigger? We'll dig into that as soon as we get the details. Now here's where it gets juicy. At 3 o'clock, Trump's heading over to the Department of Justice to give some remarks. And that's right, the DOJ, the very place folks have been whispering about for weeks. And why is that? Because we've got the looming specter of the JFK files, the Epstein list, and the Martin Luther King files hanging over us like a storm cloud. People want answers, and they want them right now. Remember back on January 23rd when Trump signed that executive order? He put a deadline on releasing those files, which is 45 days, and do the math, folks. Accounting for federal holidays, it's only been 36 working days since then. The clock is still ticking, the deadline's close, and despite all the whining that nothing's out yet, we're still in the window of review. I'm anxious also, but let's be real here. The doubters and the naysayers, they've been screaming, where are the files? Trump's bluffing. Well, let's hold your horses. The government doesn't move fast. It never has. It never will. They're reviewing. They're redacting. Hopefully not too much. They're stalling, the same old song and dance. But with Trump showing up at the DOJ today, you've got to wonder, is this the moment? We hope. Are we finally going to see the truth about JFK, RFK, MLK, and that creepy Epstein mess? A lot of you out there and I mean a lot, are waiting for it. That's all the comments we have. You've been tired of the cover-ups, the lies, and the excuses, and I know I am, I know Gary is, we're all itching for this. Let's back up here for a second. That executive order Trump signed in January, it wasn't just hot air. It said the JFK files get a plan within 15 days and the MLK and RFK stuff within 45 days. The Epstein documents, some of those have already trickled out, hundreds of pages, flight logs, names, but it's not enough. People want the full picture. And when Trump walks into that DOJ building today with Attorney General Pam Bondi by his side, you can bet eyes will be glued to every word he says. Will he drop a bombshell? Will he call out the deep state? Or will it be more of that wait and see game we've all gotten used to? Hopefully not too much of that. And here's what I think. The establishment doesn't want you to know what's in those files. They've had decades to bury the truth. JFK's assassination, MLK's murder, Epstein's little black book. They built a fortress around it. But Trump, he's got a sledgehammer and he's not afraid to swing. I think he's got a bigger sledgehammer. If he delivers today, if he even hints at cracking those vaults open, it's going to send shockwaves. The elites will squirm, the media will spin, and the people, well, you'll finally get a taste of what they've been hiding. And we want that so bad. Now there's more on the plate today. After the DOJ, Trump's jetting off to Florida, to Mar-a-Lago, of course, around 5 o'clock. The man doesn't sit still, does he? He's signing orders, making speeches, and hopping states all in one day. And that's your president, folks, full speed ahead. But for the real story, here's what happens before he leaves. Those executive orders at noon, they could be anything. Maybe he's doubling down on immigration. Maybe he's slashing some bloated government program. Maybe, just maybe, hopefully, he's setting the stage those files releases we've all been promised. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. The critics are loud. They say Trump's all talk and the files will stay locked up forever. The point to the Epstein flop last month, those binders handed to influencers with nothing new in them, fair point. But today, I'm hoping it feels different, that something is going to change. With the deadline closing in, with Trump stepping right into the DOJ's turf, this could be the turning point. And if it's not, well, we'll be right here calling it out because we want that just as much as every single one of you. So what's the takeaway? Stay tuned, folks. Noon for the executive orders, 3 p.m. for the DOJ remarks, and mark your calendars. We're on the edge of something big, or at least we hope we are. The truth about JFK, Epstein, MLK, it's dangling right in front of us. Will Trump pull the curtain back is what we want to know. And I don't know about you. I'm not holding my breath for the government to do the right thing on its own. It's going to take a fighter like Trump to make it happen. And again, this is Thomas McCullagh. I'm reporting live from the White House today for the Next News Network. And again, if you like this, please share it. Please spread the word. Subscribe to Next News Network. We're here to keep you in the loop. No fluff, no nonsense. Until next time, you guys keep your eyes open, and we're going to be here holding everybody accountable, just like the fair and free media should be doing. God bless.